Hey everyone, this is Alex. Today we're going to be trying taking down the player base. It's level 63 here. So looking at this one, we can actually smoke our way right up the right side back to here. The only thing that can really take us out is this boom cannon and this sniper tower. This cannon also, but we can shock all this at one time if we need to. And then there are 3 rocket launchers, high level. They're also being boosted by a building damage. So we can't take all 3 of them, but if we're lucky, we'll take out this one first. Then as we come over here, we can shock all the rest of these, and maybe we can take everything out here before we can get hit by that. So just looking at the ranges here, we need to be careful once we get within this rock quarry over here. Now, for the landing, we have to get rid of this boom cannon. That can reach us as we're landing, even if we're at the bottom of the beach here. I'm a little worried about this one. This is doing about 400 damage per shot. We may have to shock this. I'm going to let them take some of this stuff out here. We may have to shock this, and then I'm going to smoke them all the way up. If we're lucky, we can get up there without getting anybody killed here. So the boom cannon's at 15, almost 16,000. I can't take that out with one barrage, so instead of wasting a whole barrage on there, I'm going to move my barrage over to the right a little bit. Maybe I can take this guy out with me instead. So I'm going to have to do a barrage and an artillery on this one, so I'm just going to shift the barrage over a little bit so I can take something else out. So let's see how this works out here. So I'm going to move the barrage. Again, you can see maybe not right on the middle, a little bit off of the middle. We're going to try and do a little bit of damage to this gold storage over here. And we didn't get it, but that's fine because even if I had put it directly on there, I wasn't going to get that anyway. So next thing we're going to do here is we can drop all our guys right here. They're going to start getting hit by this sniper tower. My hope is he only hits one guy at a time. As they start crowding around, maybe they don't get as many hits for everybody. So you can see the hits are kind of getting scattered. I am able to heal as I go here. I'm going to shock right now. We're going to be smoking up. Now I'm overlapping my smokes maybe a little bit too much here. I don't think we need it this much, but I want to be sure we get our guys up there before we start to get any damage. And I didn't use a lot of GB for anything else here, so it's okay if I use a little bit more smoke to make sure nobody gets hit. So I got everybody up there. I'm pretty happy with this now once I'm up here. There's really nothing that can stop me. As long as I can take that rocket launcher out, I get a lot of free GVE now. Actually, what I might do instead of waiting for that to happen, I might actually put some barrages down here. I want to take that boom cannon out. I don't like that guy there at all. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to flare everybody back here. I'm going to do a shock right here once they get into range of the cannon there. I probably should have let them just keep throwing at that rocket launcher right there, but I kind of wanted to get them so I could get all these guys at once. Maybe not the best, smartest thing to do. And I actually even missed the rocket launcher there, so that was pretty bad. Now what I'm hoping is, now they're starting to separate, but I do want them to take out that rocket launcher, and so I let them separate a little bit. Once I take out that rocket launcher, I'm going to bring them all back here. I don't want them wandering around away from each other. So now that I've got them all clumped together, I noticed that the 2 rocket launchers are not firing at the same time. They're firing in series, one after the other. So they're not doing all their damage at one time, which means I can take it. So I'm going to take that, no problem. I think I'm okay now. Nothing else can reach me, and nothing else can really damage me anymore. So that's it. We managed to get up there without anybody getting killed. And so we're going to take this base pretty easy. Now this one didn't have any prototype weapons out, which is why I decided to take it down right now. I normally try to go after them once prototype weapons expire or something like that. They're easier to take out that way. So now we have a ton of GVE. We can just scatter this around, I guess. We don't really need to tell you the truth. But let's take out some of these shock launchers, because I can't even put down critters while those guys are there. So there you go. It's level 63. Got him up there and didn't get anybody killed.